Hey guys, it's Dave Reddy with Reddy Health and Performance. I'm still sitting at the table where we had another great Wednesday night Ready to Live group coaching discussion and workout. All right, so it's December 5th. I'm hanging out at the Richmond Heights Community Center. We have a discussion here every Wednesday night after our workout. And I just want to recap what we talked about a little bit. And then if you want to follow along, whether you're following online or you couldn't make our meeting tonight, you can always download this discussion. This PDF is available. Click the link below this video or go to my blog, better yet, at DaveReddy.com. And you'll find any references to an article, a post, a book, or that PDF handout to print out and follow along. So quick recap. It was good stuff. We started upstairs. I always think it's good stuff. We started upstairs and we did some circuit training, meaning circuit training, okay, is when you take 3 or 4, ideally 5 or 6 exercises, you put them together, and you do one after another, okay? So you're doing a set of push-ups, then you're doing a set of squats, then you're doing a set of toe touches, then you're doing a set of dumbbell rows, all right? Then you're doing a set of calf raises. Something to where you're going kind of upper body, then lower body, then upper body, then lower body at a pretty good intensity. You're working at about a 7 out of 10 intensity, a 8 out of 10 intensity. And we went round and round and round. We did about 2 rounds, and then we rested a minute or a minute and a half, and then we did 2 more rounds. We walked the lap around the track. That is circuit training. It's going to offer the most calorie burning bang for your buck, and it's also going to bump your resting metabolism up, assuming that you are doing exercises that are intense enough, 7 or 8 out of 10, 70 or 80% intensity, and that you're getting better at and stronger at is the key. All right, so we're not just doing push-ups, we're really focusing on getting stronger at those push-ups. Therefore, we're going to experience that afterburn effect. So 3 or 4 hours after that workout, we're going to continue to burn calories more than we would have otherwise. And some studies are showing that we may go 24, 48 hours after that workout, and that's good stuff. You go for a walk on a treadmill, the minute you get off that treadmill, the minute you stop sweating, your metabolism, your calorie burning goes all back to even keel, all goes back to the beginning, all right? But if you get a good weight training session, that's what bumps your fat loss up, your resting metabolism up, your calorie burning up, and that's what we want. All right. So tonight, what we did, and here's the handout. If you were to download that PDF, I covered a few things that Paul Chek, brilliant holistic coach out of the Chek Institute, covered. In his latest newsletter, I like some of the ideas that applied to what we talked about tonight, so we reviewed those things. One of the things specifically, check out this link below, or on my blog rather. Deborah Waterhouse wrote a book called Outsmarting the Female's Fat Cell. And one of the things she talked about is that females have more fat-storing enzymes, lipogenic enzymes, than fat-releasing enzymes. All right, so I hate to give anyone excuses here and there, but it's a fact for a variety of reasons. God bless you, women, you're having our babies. And because of that, among other reasons, it's because of survival reasons, things like that in the past, you got to carry a little more fat on you. God bless you for that. Therefore, you have more lipogenic, okay? Lipofat-genic generating enzymes, meaning we're going to store more enzymes. Men, on the other hand, have more lipolytic, fat-releasing enzymes throughout our body. And one of the things that she points out in that book, Outsmarting the Female Fat Cell, is that when we go on a calorie-restricted diet, when we diet, we actually increase the number of lipogenic fat-storing enzymes in our body. It's bad news, right? So what do we want to do? We want to snack throughout the day, all right? Or at least we don't want to get too hungry. It's a good thing to be hungry. No one says we're not supposed to be hungry. We want to experience those hunger cues, but then we want some healthy snacks around just to kind of keep that from going into any kind of a starvation mode to where we start storing fat. And then we want to burn maximal calories throughout the day, maximal energy throughout the day, and that is by getting our muscle cells to be as active as possible. We want to build strength, we want to increase bone density, we want to get those muscle cells burning through as much energy as possible throughout the day. So the tips offered tonight were: do not diet, as I said. Make your first 2 meals the biggest of the day. Add a little more protein to your breakfast. Have kind of a well-balanced lunch. Then have maybe an afternoon snack, and then have something around 5, 6 o'clock tonight. But then the question came up, well, if I eat at 5:30, I don't go to bed till 10:30. I go to bed starving. I'm so hungry, and I have a hard time sleeping then. Well, again, If you're really trying to lose weight, that might be okay. That might be something you get used to. If you're really starving, then kind of try to time it about 3 hours before then. So if you plan to go to bed around 10:30, maybe around 7 or 7:30 is when you would have a snack. A couple almonds, someone brought up watermelon, whatever that may be for you. I mean, we could talk about, blood sugar levels and things like that, but without getting too much into what we're balancing at this point, just get a little something in you so you're not starving when you go to sleep at night. All right, but the idea is that we're eating more in the morning, and then we're kind of tapering off with our grazing and a light meal later in the day. All right, so I'll type up a few more ideas as far as what was brought up during the meeting, but I just want to cover those things, and then just the importance of muscle mass and circuit training. All right, so it was a great workout. I went a little long today, but that's what we covered. Download the PDF. Check out that link to that book, Outsmarting the Female Fat Cell by Deborah Waterhouse, and I will see you next week. Thanks, guys.